Hello, I'm going to show you how to create a Reflector application. And this is an application that can reflect on .NET assemblies and get information about the assembly. So, what reflection is it reflects back on assemblies and reads the metadata of the assembly. Some may describe this as data about data. I describe it as something in between code and user and application data. Okay, so here's the GUI for the app. You need a place where the user can pick an assembly path, and then a place to list the types, and a place to list information about the types. So I've got my constructors, my properties, and my methods. The list box and the combo box will allow me to store entire objects, and this makes it a lot easier for me to do stuff. And that's what made my code very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make or assign the picked path to something global, and then we're going to call this load assembly method. Let's go down there. So in the load assembly method, we've got some professional try catching here, and then we're going to load it into memory. So assembly, load assembly, and then you're going to use this static method load from to load the assembly into memory. Then we're going to get our types. So type array types is equal to load assembly get types. So basically you call get types on the assembly object instance. And I'm just going to clear my combo box and add all the types to the combo box and let the combo box do all the work. Okay, and we're just going to handle the combo box selected index changed event, and I'm checking to see if selected index is not equal to 1. If it isn't, then something selected, and we're just going to get our selected type. Since the actual object is listed, we can actually just take the selected item and cast it to a type and assign it to a type instance. Okay, so I'm just clearing all of the list boxes here, and then I'm going to add stuff to them. So here I'm declaring a method info array and just using the get methods method of the instance, the type instance here, selected type, and that's going to return method info about our type. Same thing goes for the get properties and the get constructors. If you actually take a look at the info objects, you'll see that there's more that you can list, but really I'm just using the toString property to present info to the user or developer. So let's load an assembly. Let's load the tire code interpreter. Here are my types. Let's select Japanese passenger tire type, and here are all the listed methods: section width, aspect ratio, and these are just pertinent to the properties. Internal gets at accessors and toString and all the typical object methods. And over here you got your properties. So just as the methods are listed, you're going to have your return types and the name. And for the constructor, you're going to have your return types .ctor and then your parameters as types here. It doesn't really matter if it's just .ctor because your type name's up here anyways. It doesn't need to be down here. It's not really necessary, but some say it is, so it's whatever you want. So if you want to, you can handle the selected index changed for any of these list boxes here and get more information about these info objects. So you've got your constructor info here as the selected item. That's the actual type, but you're going to have to cast it to that type, of course. And you got property infos here and method infos here. Okay, so that's it about the Reflector app. See you later.